Do loyal, steadfast men exist in this world? Absolutely, they do. Are there genuinely romantic men out there? Yes, indeed. Do men who deeply respect their partners and prioritize their relationships exist? Without a doubt. So, why then? Aren't you currently with one of these remarkable individuals? Today, I've curated a list of 7 compelling reasons why you might be facing challenges in finding a suitable partner or husband. These insights are distilled from my extensive coaching experience, where I've worked closely with clients who have navigated similar struggles. Each of these women once stood where you are now, and through my guidance, they have transformed their lives into ones filled with fulfilling relationships. This means that you too can attract and cultivate the relationship you desire. Shall we delve into these reasons? Number 1. Unrealistic expectations. Many times when I ask women, "What are you looking for?" the list usually goes like this. Bro, I want a man that has a high-paying job. He doesn't have any kids. Hopefully tall, handsome. Not bald, I mean. I can deal with a receding hairline, but not more than that. Let me stop you right there, because that's your problem. You have to realize that the man of your dreams may not come packaged as the man of your dreams. Everybody needs to compromise on a few things. A lot of you are overlooking good men, really good men, because he's not the exact type that you envision. And I'm not saying to settle, but what I'm saying is, be open to be surprised. I remember this one specific client who's now happily married, and when she first met her husband, she almost got rid of him. She told me that he was cute, but he had a very thick accent and his English was a bit broken because he had been in the US only for 2 years. And I was like, do you like the guy? Okay, does he have great qualities? You can help him improve his English. But she was like, nah, it's just the communication is a big deal for me. It's very important. So I told her, look, you've already had one date, okay? It's too early to tell, so just give him a chance. Keep going out with him for another month and see how you feel after that. And lo and behold, she ended up falling for him, and they've been happily married for a couple of years now. So keep your mind open and don't get stuck on only one type of guy because you might be missing out on a great match. Number 2, your attitude. Ladies, if you're walking around bitter, okay, mad at the world or resentful about the last guy who broke your heart, men can feel this energy every time that you speak. Also, if you're Miss Independent and you keep telling everyone, well, I don't need a man, really. But if I meet one that I like, then maybe I'll consider it. What about kids? Do you want to have kids? Maybe. If it happens, then why not? Have you heard about the law of attraction? Okay, the universe is listening to your intentions. So imagine if you're saying those things. Why would the universe send you a wonderful husband? You just said that you don't care about any of that. Imagine if you're talking to me and I have a guy that I think will be a perfect match for you. But then you share those thoughts with me. Why would I introduce you to him? So if you want a wholesome relationship with a loyal man that you can build a family with, say it, believe it, and stop pretending that you don't care about those things. Number 3, cut off your negative friends. Here's a fun fact. I believe that about 80% of the problems that I've faced in my relationships, you know where they came from. They came from a friend who was influencing my partner at the time. And I can tell you that nearly every guy out there has had a similar experience. You know the type of friend that I'm talking about, right? Like when you call her, she starts criticizing men like, these men aren't any good. There's no hope for us. And what's your immediate reaction? Oh, you're right, Jennifer. You're absolutely right. Men just waste your time. Then both of you go on my videos and you leave comments saying, guys like that don't exist. Shut up, bro. So once again, if you believe that narrative, that's what you'll attract. If you want some insights or advice, try talking to somebody with a positive mindset or a happily married friend. And if you don't have any, maybe it's time for you to make new friends. Number 4, your social media. Any man that's interested in you, one of the first things that he'll do is he's going to go to your social media and check out your profile. And in the first 5 seconds, he will make a judgment based on what you posted in the past. Now imagine if the perfect guy that you want is actually looking for a wife right now, and then he checks out your profile and all he sees is pictures of you in a nightclub looking completely wasted, or you have extremely provocative pictures and in your comments are a bunch of guys drooling over you. And I know that some of you will think that this is sexist or misogynistic, but even I, as a man, live by these principles, I could have 10 times more followers right now if I was posting pictures of me, in my underwear flexing my 6-pack. But I'm not interested in that. I don't want to attract that type of audience. Number 5, stop trying to be a man. Many of you can't find a man because you're too busy trying to be one. It blows my mind every time that I hear a woman telling me that she bought a plane ticket for the guy to come see her, or she had to lend him money so he could buy a gift for his mom on Mother's Day. Like, ladies, what are you doing? Let a man be a man. If not, cut him off because you're dealing with a man-child. Let him invest in you with his time and energy. Let him figure out ways to impress you. Your job as a woman is to offer him your sweetness, joy, positivity, and nurturing his spirit. Now, would there be men that take advantage of this? Absolutely. And that's when you have to set strong boundaries. But don't put up with immature men that have no direction in life and hope that you can figure things out for them. Number 6. Limited exposure. You want to meet a devoted partner, but you never leave your room. You only talk to strangers online, hoping that one of them loves you back, or you start a long-distance relationship with some guy in another country that you haven't even met in the first 6 months that you've been talking to each other. That's borderline insanity. You need to be out there being more visible and meeting new people. Many relationships start through mutual friends, like social gatherings or activities. And yes, dating apps can help. I've had clients that have found their significant others there, but it shouldn't be the main source of where you meet men. Get out of your comfort zone and go out there and make new connections. Imagine the possibilities that will open up if you meet one interesting guy every week. And I'm not saying that you have to date them, just that you see that they have potential as a partner and you feel a certain attraction to them. Number 7. Lack of self-love. How do you expect a man to fall in love with you if you don't even like yourself? I mean, imagine every day, okay? Because I've seen this. Imagine that every day you're telling your man, I look so fat today. I need to lose some weight. Next morning, oh my God, I'm still so fat. I need to do something about it. By the 5th day, when your man looks at you, what do you think he's going to be thinking? Damn, she looks so fat. The way you speak about yourself will impact 100% how other people perceive you, especially your partner, or when you're insecure about something, okay? And expecting him to fix it for you. Like, oh, I hate my nose. I hate my nose, but what can you do about that? Because a lot of the times, he's going to tell you, babe, like your nose is beautiful. What are you talking about? You're going to feel better for maybe a couple of days. But after that, you're going back to zero. It's exhausting. Never burden someone with all the self-esteem issues that you have. Work on yourself first with the help of a self-love coach, a therapist, or by reading books on the subject. Or you may end up pushing people away. All right, ladies, those are the 7 reasons. I know it was a lot to digest, okay? But I hope that you implement these lessons in your life starting today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I'm glad that you chose me to learn about self-love, dating, and relationship dynamics because, like I always say, for your relationships to change, you need to change. I will see you on the next video.